This is a CD of 5 British composers, all of whom respond to and reflect on in very different ways the main issue of music in the 20th century, and that is that clash between the traditional and the progressive. William Alwyn and Peter Dickinson, 2 composers who are writing in established forms, 12 preludes and a set of variations respectively. Yet the structure and construction of their music is completely different. Alwyn's music is tonal and lyrical, and he gives each piece a specific key. Yet he bases his music on a serial technique of using small group of notes in each piece. Peter Dickinson, on the other hand, goes for a much more postmodern approach with wildly different styles between each variation. There's references to jazz, even a parody of Erik Satie at one point, some extremely complex contrapuntal techniques, obviously deriving from the Baroque, and overall a rather Ivesian combination of wit and pathos. The 2 most extreme composers in terms of difference of style are Delius and Elizabeth Lutyens. Delius obviously writing in a late 19th century romantic, very tonal language, and Elizabeth Lutyens, the first British composer to really embrace serialism. Despite these very obvious stylistic differences, there are beneath that some real striking similarities. A very strong emphasis on texture and colour, a dreamlike or sort of visionary atmosphere, and overall a free-spirited and instinctive nature to their approach to music. Probably the least well-known of all the composers on the disc is Anthony Herschel Hill, who died only a couple of years ago. He was a pupil of Nadia Boulanger and Cyril Smith, a distinguished pianist and organist, and also a very influential teacher. His 2 pieces are very much in the lineage of virtuosic pianist-composer, a litany, a very slow, reflective and expressive piece, and then a brilliant toccata, very much in the mould of Liszt, Prokofiev, Bartók, and right up on a par with those masters in its sheer brilliance of piano writing. Although much of this music was written within a fairly close period of time, the stylistic and range of music is incredibly diverse, and they provide a fascinating reflection on the extraordinary musical developments of the 20th century.